You know, I love it when a friend of mine is dressed really well and happy with her life, and she has her kids and she's dressing up nicely and she's wearing makeup, but not all. I always feel proud when my friends, they look good and they smell good and they know what to wear and how to wear, and you know, when I walk with them I feel really proud, and it's a blessing to me to have friends. I love them and I bless them, and it is something really precious to me. A friend means to me, a friend to me means that they are family. There are people who act differently, and it's, let me say, it's part of the ego which is shouting out that you want to be the best of the best. And just to let you know, the one who is looking at the others that they are better than them, they feel that they are less, and here where the envy comes, they call it envy, like a group of negative feelings which is controlling the one who is envying. Actually, both of them, the one who got envied and the one who is envying. It surrounds it, all of it, the base of this thing is a group of negative feelings which is controlling both lives. Now, the one who's envying, what he's having is, or she's having, is grudge and frustration, comparison. Why him or why her, not me? You can never compare yourself to anyone, because each one of us has his or her own spirit or personality or circumstances. You can never compare. And even when you see the surface that it's almost complete or perfect, nothing is perfect, and you never know what's going on. That doesn't mean that I want to make you feel better by finding the negative things in a person's life which looks like it's complete. No, but this is life. So when you look at the other with envying, it will not add to your life anything. You will be filled with negative feelings which will block your heart from getting the good in life. So it's not doing you any good. I want you to understand, and this is a law, it is science, who's envying. I want you to know that you will never have control over that person's that you envy. You will never get what they have, because, let me explain. When you look at something and you want it badly and you want to hurt that person, you see, it is all negative feelings. What you will get is negative feelings. What you will be having within you, negative feelings. So it won't do you any good. The opposite, it will fire back at you. So be aware of that. Second, you will never be able to have control over a person's life. And third, it will block you from having the good from life, because whatever negative feelings you have within you, it's like a block which will prevent you from having the good in life. You know, I want you to understand, if envying is stronger than a personality, then our lives will be completely ruined. If you are not weak to that extent to let a person rule your life, because we are responsible for our life. If I will allow that person to rule my life, then it means that I'm a failure. And we are not failures. By allowing this energy, this bad energy into my life, it means that I am giving them the chance to have control over my life. And as a base in the world of energy and vibrations, no one can rule anybody. If you will feel that someone has control over your life by envying you, the things you have and everything, it means that you allowed them. It means that you chose that to yourself. But as a person, as a personality, as science, it can never be. So when I pray to God for protection and then I go out and I just leave it up to God, it's not true that if someone envied a person, that they will ruin their lives and their lives will stop from progressing and having the good in life. This is not true. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been responsible for our lives. So it's a culture, but it's not true. And so many bad principles in a culture can be because we grow, because we understand, because we learn, we change them towards our benefit, not against it. So as long as you don't give the power to the person who's envying you, then there won't be a power at all. They won't have the strength to envy you. You will be always protected. And when you always leave it up to God and you just keep in mind that you are protected by God and you pray before you go out of the house that you are protected and everything is fine, and you get yourself busy with other things which are really good for you, not such thoughts, then everything will be fine. Usually the people who are successful or they have whatever things that you like, they are positive and they don't think about these thoughts, and they go on with their lives with having good intentions towards everyone. You won't be getting anything from envying someone. You will be in more debts, you will be in more frustration and hatred, and you don't want that in your life because you want to get the best out of life. And if you want to get that, you need to have good intentions towards people and to open up your heart, and your heart will never be open with these blocks of negative feelings. I want you to understand one thing, and this is a law. When you want something and you see it on next to you at your neighbor's house, with a relative or with a friend, it means that what you want is getting closer. So be happy about it, and be happy for the person who has it, because you know that this thing is getting closer, and the more you celebrate this for your friend, the faster it will come to you, because you will be having an open heart. This is if you want to benefit yourself. If someone does this unconsciously, not being mean by it, it just happens. Lower your eyes, because it's not even classy to keep staring on something. And it's like something strange when you see someone who is staring at someone else, they would look back at them to lower their eyes, because it's not something nice to be done. You will not be civilized. You will not be classy. You will not be modern by staring at others as if you've never seen something like this, and you will look like someone who has never been anywhere. So when you look at something and have the conscious about this within you, and try to direct it somewhere else, towards yourself, that it's getting closer and I'm happy for them, and the more you're happy, the faster you will get what you like. Just go on with your life. Don't waste your time with bad thoughts like that, because in the end, you know within you that anything bad will fire back on that person, and the good will be coming to you, definitely. But have the good intention, and the good intention towards God, that you are protected. I pray before I go out, and I'm protected by God, and there are 2 angels. We are always protected by God. So it's not wise, and I will get to nothing when I think about what this person will be envying me about, or they will break this by envying. And when I keep thinking about envying, I will be having this block between me and my friends, and just have the good intention and go on with life happy. And people, they have differences in their spirits, and if I will stop and think about each one of them and the way they're thinking, or something got broken because of this person or that person, I will waste a lot of time in things that they don't do me good. Life is beautiful. It's too beautiful to waste it in such things. I want to be friends with everyone, and I don't want to keep on being worried about this person is looking at my car, my new car, or my beautiful house, or just let it be and be happy with what you have, enjoy it. Thoughts like that will prevent you from enjoying life, and just be confident and try to interpret it in a different way, interpret it in a scientific. Let's not focus on the bad. And whenever there is something like that, just ignore it. It will ignore you when you ignore it. And even the people who are doing that, they will leave you alone. They will stop doing that, but not by focusing on them. If you will focus, they will come even closer. We are here to be happy with our lives and to enjoy what we have, and not to break others with what we have. Be considerate, and let's be considerate and compassionate about others. The ego is a problem, and if you will feed it, you will get to nowhere. It will break you one day. So we're having what we're having to enjoy it and to have fun with it, and to give to the poor, and to give to my friend if she wants it on her birthday. Things like that. It will break the bad intentions and the bad negative feelings which comes with it.